Melody finally broke her silence, and this time there was nothing gentle about it. Her words were direct, firm, and impossible to ignore, especially because many believed they were aimed at Stormi Steele. What made the moment feel so intense was that this didn't seem like ordinary reality TV drama. It felt personal, like something deeper had been building behind the scenes. To understand why it hit so hard, you have to look back at Melody's journey. When Melody's Shari Holtz first appeared on Love and Marriage Huntsville, she quickly became the emotional center of the show. Viewers watched her navigate love, betrayal, motherhood, and business while cameras captured it all. Her marriage to Martell Holt, including his affair with Ariane Curry and their eventual divorce, unfolded publicly, forcing her to rebuild her life in front of millions. Experiences like that naturally make a person more guarded and protective of their peace. So, when new cast members entered her circle, she likely viewed them carefully, deciding whether they were genuine allies or potential threats. When Stormi joined the show, she came in confident and already successful, with her own strong brand and independence. At first, their interactions seemed positive and respectful, and fans even imagined a powerful alliance between the two ambitious women. But over time, subtle shifts began to show. The online engagement slowed, the playful interactions disappeared, and posts about loyalty, boundaries, and protecting one's energy started appearing. Melody didn't call anyone out directly, but viewers quickly began reading between the lines. During a live session, she spoke calmly yet firmly about people who smile in your face but move differently behind your back, making it clear she was focused on protecting her name, her children, and her brand. She never mentioned Stormi by name, but the timing made many assume the message was directed at her. Stormi, known for her own strong personality, posted messages about focusing on business and not feeding drama, which fans interpreted as subtle responses. What makes this situation different is Melody's energy. In the past, she showed her hurt openly, but this time she appeared calm and composed, as if she had already processed everything privately. She made it clear she would not beg for understanding or engage in messy back-and-forth drama. Instead, she stated simply that she doesn't fight for attention, she stands for truth. After years of rebuilding her life and protecting her peace, it seems she is no longer reacting from pain, but moving from clarity. Meanwhile, Stormi also has her reputation and growing empire to protect, making the situation delicate for both sides. The tension between them now feels controlled rather than explosive, like a quiet standoff between two strong women who refuse to back down. This moment goes beyond simple disagreement. It touches on loyalty, image, trust, and the challenges of living life publicly. As viewers wait to see whether this leads to a direct confrontation or a deeper resolution, one thing is certain. This story feels far from over, and Melody's decision to stop staying silent marks the beginning of a new and unpredictable chapter. As the silence between them grows louder, fans are watching every move more closely than ever. Their interactions now feel distant, measured, almost strategic. There's no open shouting match, no dramatic confrontation on camera yet, just a noticeable shift in energy that speaks volumes. And sometimes that quiet tension feels more powerful than a public argument. It's the kind of standoff where both sides are aware of what's happening, but neither is rushing to fully expose it. That's what keeps viewers hooked. For Melody, this moment seems less about proving a point and more about drawing a line. After everything she has experienced publicly, she appears determined to protect her peace at all costs. She has spent years rebuilding her image, strengthening her businesses, and focusing on her children. The version of her we're seeing now feels more controlled, more intentional. She isn't reacting emotionally, she's responding with clarity. And when someone moves like that, it usually means they've already made up their mind about how they're going to handle things. At the same time, Stormi is also standing firm in her own way. She continues to focus on her brand, her growth, and her forward momentum. She hasn't openly escalated the situation, but she hasn't folded either. That balance, not backing down but not directly attacking, creates an interesting dynamic. It's almost like both women understand that how they handle this will shape how the public sees them moving forward. What makes this situation even more layered is the pressure of being on a reality show. Every small disagreement can turn into a headline. Every facial expression can be replayed and analyzed. There's little room for private resolution when millions are watching and forming opinions. That alone can make even small misunderstandings feel larger than they might actually be. The bigger question now is whether this tension will eventually come to a head. Will there be a direct conversation, a reunion confrontation, or will the distance simply continue to grow until the friendship, or whatever was left of it, quietly fades away? Sometimes closure doesn't come with shouting. Sometimes it comes with silence and separation. What's clear is that Melody isn't the same woman she was years ago. She has been through public heartbreak, public criticism, and public reinvention. That kind of journey changes how a person handles conflict. Instead of reacting from hurt, she seems to be operating from awareness, and awareness can be powerful. As for Stormi, she's also navigating her own path under the spotlight. Protecting her reputation, maintaining her image, and staying focused on success are likely top priorities. Neither woman wants to appear weak, neither wants to look messy, and neither seems willing to fully retreat. So what we're witnessing now may just be the beginning of a slow burn, a careful, calculated tension that could either explode later or quietly reshape the dynamic of the show. One thing is certain, this isn't random drama. It's layered, emotional, and rooted in something deeper than what viewers have seen so far. And when two strong personalities decide they are no longer willing to stay silent, the outcome is rarely simple. Whether this leads to reconciliation or permanent distance, the energy has shifted, the chapter has changed, and everyone watching can feel that something bigger is still unfolding. As the situation continues to unfold, the atmosphere around them feels heavier even in moments where nothing is being said directly. Fans are analyzing interviews, body language, and even who stands next to whom at events. In the world of love and marriage Huntsville, silence can be louder than arguments. When two cast members who once appeared friendly suddenly move with distance and caution, viewers notice immediately, and right now, that distance feels intentional. For Melody Shari Holt, this phase seems to represent growth rather than reaction. In earlier seasons, when conflict arose, especially involving Martell Holt and the very public fallout from his affair with Ariane Curry, her emotions were visible. She cried, she confronted, she defended herself openly. Now, there's a noticeable shift. Her tone is steadier, her responses are measured. It's as if she has learned that not every battle requires a loud response. Sometimes control is the strongest statement. Meanwhile, Stormi Steele appears equally focused on maintaining her own image and forward momentum. She continues highlighting her business achievements and personal growth, signaling that she refuses to let speculation define her narrative. That creates an interesting balance. Neither woman is directly attacking the other, yet neither is pretending everything is perfectly fine. It's a quiet firmness on both sides. The complexity of this tension also reflects the pressure of reality television itself. Living under constant public scrutiny means every small disagreement can turn into a headline. Every facial expression can be replayed and analyzed. There's little room for private resolution when millions are watching and forming opinions. That alone can make even small misunderstandings feel larger than they might actually be. What makes this particular situation so compelling is that it doesn't feel fueled by impulsive emotion. It feels thoughtful, strategic, like both women understand the stakes involved. Their brands, their reputations, and their long-term influence extend far beyond one disagreement. That awareness changes how conflict is handled. The real turning point may come if they choose to address everything face to face.